Great recipes start with Odlums. Proud sponsors of Catherine Layden on Ireland AM.
Now, lemon tray bake is an all-time winner as it's really easy to make and it is full of zesty, singy flavours. And Catherine Layden, it is one of my favourites.
Absolutely. I love it myself, I have to say.
Nothing nicer at 11 o'clock than a cup of tea or coffee and a little lemon square.
Fresh lemon square.
OK, so let's get started
in here,
in the main
I've
mixture.
put my 225 grams, 8 ounces of butter at room temperature, which is very important, Ciara. To that, I'm adding 225 grams, that's 8 ounces again, of our golden caster sugar. Now, I find you get a nicer cake if you use the golden caster sugar.
As opposed to the ordinary.
A better colour, yeah, you get a better colour to it.
But if you have that in the press, you can use that.
But if you've ordinary caster, you can use that as well. But I just find you get a much nicer coloured cake if you use the golden caster. Now, we cream that together, and that doesn't take all that long if you have it, as I've said, at room temperature.
OK, so just leave it sitting out.
Now, we're just going to leave it out of the fridge the night before, if possible.
Or today for about...
But today, in this weather...
5 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
The way this weather is.
Scoop down the bowl. Yeah. Now I'm going to gradually beat in my 3 eggs, which we have here.
The whole egg.
And I think we've said before, if the eggs and the butter are at room temperature, your mixture will not curdle.
Oh!
And curdling can cause the fruit to sink in a fruit cake.
That's a good tip.
Yeah. So there we go, we'll put them all in.
3 eggs. Just
3 eggs. So it is, Ciara, it's quite a large mixture. OK?
Yeah. It's kind of wet, but it's
a batter-like mixture, really.
It's a batter, OK.
Yeah. Now, to that, we're going to add our 225 grams... Sorry, 225 and 25 is what? It's 9 ounces of our self-raising flour, to which we add a heaped teaspoonful of baking powder. Now, don't panic. People think that's an awful lot, but you do need that for the amount of liquid that's going into the mixture, because I'm finally going to add to that the quarter pint of milk in just a few minutes. So we just sieve in the flour.
How much flour,
And the baking powder, 9 ounces.
9 ounces,
9 ounces flour, yeah. Teaspoonful of baking powder. And we just combine those.
All in.
All in.
Flour everywhere. It's all
Flour
nice.
all over the show.
So we have plenty of it.
And finally, we're going to add the milk and the rind of a lemon.
OK.
So we have the lemon here, and I've just measured out the quarter pint of milk, 150 mils, a quarter pint of milk.
Full fat milk.
So full fat milk, you can toss that in.
Lovely.
Now,
I just add it all in like so.
Add it all in.
And the full rind of a lemon.
Full rind of a lemon. So you want to get the lemon flavour through the mixture.
It's amazing how little lemon it takes to really flavour something.
Flavour, absolutely.
But I say, yeah, put it all in. OK, so that's all.
Now, we just beat this now to a thick batter.
It's hard to believe that ends up like this, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah.
I didn't think that.
Quite a wet mixture, as I've said.
Round and round until it's all mixed in.
And there we have it.
And that's it.
As the fella says, the job is oxo. Now,
that's simple, Catherine, isn't it?
So now you just scoop that mixture around, and there's the consistency, that batter-like mixture.
So it does seem quite...
You pour it then into the tin.
Will be perfect.
And we put that in at 180, 350, gas mark 4, for about 40 to 45 minutes.
OK.
And about 45 minutes ago, we put one in, and we're just going to take it out now when we put this in.
OK. We'll take this one out for you.
Would
this
you mind?
one, of course, we did earlier. Oh, it smells good, Catherine.
Doesn't it smell good?
It does.
And now, just spread it in the tin.
Here we go. I'll try this behind you. So this is...
Oh, fantastic.
What do you think? That looks...
I'm impressed. OK?
I'm impressed too, Catherine.
Good. Now, you just put that on the wire tray.
It's a nice golden colour.
What I like to do is I just like to lift it up. On she goes. We leave that aside now for a minute, because we have one that we cooled down earlier.
OK, do we take that?
Let's get this out of the way now for you.
So you obviously always put it into this parchment paper too?
I do, yeah. Baking, yeah, good quality baking, greaseproof paper, baking parchment is important. So we're just going to leave that aside.
And as always, Catherine makes about 10 because she knows the crew.
I have to. We all have to be fed for this.
They all have to be fed.
Now.
Perfect.
That's what it looks like. And now we just spoon onto that our icing.
OK, so how did you make the icing?
And the icing is just sieved icing sugar and the juice of 2 lemons.
2 lemons?
Okay. Yeah, so you get a nice, tangy lemon flavour.
And do you have to leave that to set?
You do.
Put it in the fridge?
You could. Well, in this weather, you probably would put it in the fridge. It would cool that bit quicker for you. So now we're just going to scoop that down.
Gooey, Catherine Layden.
And it is absolutely delish.
Goose
Mark, you want to try? Oh, you've got the heel.
You brat.
Mark,
He knew I was looking at the heel, so he did. But you got in there quickly. You were sneaky. Say that again.
Are you a heel person as well?
Yeah, I do like the heel.
Do you like the heel of bread and a loaf?
Yeah.
Heel or a crust.
So do I.
Yeah.
Actually, Catherine, I was just thinking there. Somebody came to you and said, Catherine, you put your feet up now, and I'll bake you your absolute favourite. What would it be?
Victoria sandwich with strawberries and fresh cream.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'd be the same, Catherine. That'd be my number one, and I think this might be a close number two.
That could be a close number two, the lemon.
That's nice, isn't it?
Well, anything that even vaguely resembles Madeira is fine by me.
Yeah, me too.
So there we have it. You let that cook cold, and then you cut into squares. Now, what you could do as well, if you wished, slice the cake in half, put lemon curd in it, sandwich it together, and then put your icing on top.
Now, what is lemon curd?
Like a lemon jam.
Oh, right, OK. I knew that, obviously. You can do that for me the next time, Catherine.
I will.
And how long will this keep?
Once it's gone cold, you can put it in an airtight container. It'll keep in an airtight container for about 3 or 4 days.
3 or 4 days.
But in most homes, it doesn't last that long.
I was just going to say, we'll be lucky if we get to 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
As usual with Catherine. Catherine Hayden, thank you
My pleasure.
Always. Now, still to come on Ireland AM, we're going to be speaking to Wendy Peters about her life on the cobbles as Cilla Battersby Brown and her new role in Wonderland.
And Noel Cunningham will be along. Sorry, my vote's full, I beg your pardon. To fill us in with events of what's going on around the country.
And we're going to be looking at bridal flower trends. That's coming up after 10.
Remember that bit you left? It's gone.
Great recipes start with Odlums. Proud sponsors of Catherine Leyden on Ireland AM.